Are you like me and struggling with some things in the garden this year? Here in Arkansas, we have received a ton of rain. We've had a lot of cloud covered days, and so we've been fighting different types of mildew, like powdery mildew, downy mildew in our plants, because we just haven't had enough sunny days to dry everything up. We do struggle even in the summer when it's not raining because we have such high humidity. And so I was out here working in my garden, and my cucumbers are struggling. They're still young, but they're struggling because of the massive amount of water that we've had this year without sun to dry it out. And so I thought I would talk quickly about what the problem is and how to fix it. And so, you know, powdery mildew, you usually see kind of a white or gray look to the leaves. I mean, you know, it looks powdery, and so it's pretty easy to identify. It would just make look like white spots or like gray spots on your leaves. But these are not gray or white, so it's not powdery mildew. It's likely a downy mildew. And it usually has, you know, along the edges, you can see some white. You can also see some speckledy places on it. And then it starts to get crispy around the edges. Now, this also has got some nitrogen deficiency. I need to add some fertilizer to it, but it's just because all the rain just keeps washing all those nutrients and things out. So I've got several things I have to do with this. I need to add some nitrogen back into the soil, but I need to address the mildew issue first. And so what I usually do is I'll take off the affected leaves. It may be most of them at this point. If you'll notice, some of the ones on the top aren't as bad. They look pretty healthy. They're getting more sun, or, you know, more light to dry out. It's the ones on the bottom and underneath that are not getting dry, and so that disease is setting in. Now, you can use baking soda with a little bit of oil and some water, and that's a preventative. If you kind of do that along the way, it will maybe slow down the spread of it. It won't completely get rid of it, I don't believe, but it does help. What you really need is a copper fungicide. So when I have problems like this with my plants, squash, pumpkins, different things like that, you're going to get these kind of diseases. I use the baking soda, oil, water combination. You can see different recipes online for that, for a gallon or whatever size you're doing. And like I say, that's something that you can do, kind of the preventative, to keep it from spreading or getting worse, or even maybe starting in the beginning. But I also rotate in copper fungicide. The copper fungicide is much stronger, and that will actually kind of get rid of it. But you do have to remove the affected leaves. And also, that's why pruning's good. I haven't had a chance to get out here and prune, but if you prune some of your plants, it allows airflow, and so it keeps it dried out a little bit better. I've just been busy and haven't had a chance, so I'm going to be working on that the next couple days to get these plants back in order. So I hope that helps, and if you have any questions, just give me a message and I'll try to help. Even experienced gardeners have these problems that they have to face, and so it's always nice to have a community of gardeners that can help each other. So if you like these tips, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Happy gardening.